Thank you. Let me turn to another topic. I don't know that we've discussed Bangladesh at any length this morning. I think they clearly deserve more attention than they often have received, either by this administration or just in a whole range of things. But first of all, as we all know, an election was held a while back, and Sheikh Hasina was reelected. Of course, Khalida Zia and her party boycotted the election, and so the political situation is, I think, a bit iffy there. But let me ask you this. Bangladesh has long been considered a moderate Muslim country and resisting Islamic radicalism. There have been a couple of incidences just within the last week where we've seen a gay activist who was murdered. We've seen an English university professor publicly murdered, and it's believed that these are linked to extremist Islamic intolerant type groups. Could you comment on that and what can be done about it?
Yeah, I'm glad that you're putting the focus on that, because that's a concern that we very much share. We've seen a series of attacks, terrorist attacks, in Bangladesh over the last several months, including the ones that you referred to, which Daesh or Al-Qaeda have taken credit for. Now, the government has sometimes claimed that these attacks were actually the work of the opposition in one fashion or another. But what we've seen, based on the evidence to date, is in fact that extremist groups, whether they are indigenous or whether they really are affiliated with ISIL or Daesh, are responsible. And this gives us concern about the potential for ISIL, for Daesh, to take root in Bangladesh, which, as you rightly pointed out, has been an important country in terms of having a moderate Muslim-majority country with a moderate orientation that can be an important player in dealing with the problem of violent extremism. So, as a result of that, we have been both engaging with the government on this problem, but also, for example, with India, given the relationship between India and Bangladesh, to raise the concern and to try to work together with them on countering violent extremism before it takes root in Bangladesh. That's the last thing we want.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chabot. And now,
Deputy Secretary, thank you again.
Mr. Chairman, thank you very much.
We stand adjourned.